Another day, another thought. Welcome all to another edition of the Double Thought Show. Hope everyone is doing well. As you guys know, I'm RJ here together with my co-host KR. KR, what's up, man?
I'm a bit under the beer, not under the water, but let's see how that goes today.
All right. Hey, thanks for everyone that's checking out the show. If this is your first time watching, welcome to the Double Thought Show. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Comment, leave your comments so we know what you think about the topics we discuss. Share the videos with your friends, your families, and of course, don't forget to share it with your enemies. Uh, but guys, the most important thing that you can do for us is, and I've already mentioned it, subscribe. We're trying uh, to reach our goals. We want to grow the channel. The bigger the channel is, the better the productions will be. But we're gonna do it step by step. So please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe. We want to reach 30. We want to get 30 new subscribers this week. So if you wouldn't mind doing so, if you've watched more of our shows and haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a very interesting topic for you guys today, a very hot topic for you guys today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's show. Grab your beer if you want to.
Yeah, pop it open because
Where do we begin?
where do we begin? Should have bought a beer. That's for the show aspect. I wouldn't drink it though, but I wouldn't shoot at it. Anyway, guys, in today's show, we are going to be focusing on a topic we discussed already before 2 times. It's a business topic. We're gonna take a look at Bud Light. How is the summer campaign doing? As you know, in the previous show, we talked about them, the PR quagmire they put together. It went south for their business. Sales going down, people boycotting it, people using it as target practice. And then a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I think we dropped a video where they announced their brand new campaign. They're gonna throw some money against the wall and see if anything sticks. I'm gonna talk more about this today. RJ, do you have anything to add?
Yes, we're gonna definitely gonna talk about. Yeah, we have more news or more. There are more things to talk about. But Light seems like every week there's something new. But
Yeah.
perhaps what's more interesting uh, in that. Uh, so the thing that's perhaps more interesting that we are going to discuss in today's show is whether or not Kid Rock, whether or not what they're saying is true, that Kid Rock is selling Bud Light again in his bar.
Oh,
Come on, man.
Jesus.
Yes, yes, because as you guys know, he was the one who seemingly
He started the trend.
he started a trend. I mean, after his video went viral, the video of him shooting the cans on his, I don't know if it's a
I thought I was the only one using the word. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
so when he started, he started everything, and a lot of people followed him, and he really seemed as if it bothered him. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the news. Is it true? Isn't it true? Is he really selling Bud Light again? And if he is, what does that say about him? And what does that say about our society? Stay tuned and please comment because we want to know what you think as well. And before we proceed, guys, remember that this show is purely to provide you entertainment. We are no advisors. Look at the disclaimer below. If you're looking for assistance in your life with certain areas, grab a drink. Seek assistance from the specific from the professionals in the fields in where you require in which you require assistance. But for everything entertainment related, we welcome you to the Double Touch Show. KR.
Yes, yes, as RJ already said, before we start talking about Kid Rock selling out the rebellion to the Empire, I don't have a sound for Darth Vader, but
Tim, 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 tidum, tim, tidum.
as we always say at Double Dot Show,
Bora! Hora do show! Where do we begin?
ooh,
That's
wrong
a
one.
new one.
That's a new one. That's a new one, guys. Before we start the show, we have a couple of clips. Well, we have a playlist. We have a playlist for the Bud Light Quagmire. We have about 2 shows now where we talk about the business aspects and also the new campaign, the well, let's call it the summer campaign, the biggest summer campaign ever by Bud Light. And guys, you can take a look at this if you want to get up to date on this topic. It's quite it's been doing okay. The numbers, just take a look at it so you're up to date. So that way you can come back and be informed what we are talking about, because Bud Light is still not making any money. 4th of July, things hasn't been going that well. As you can see here, why isn't it seeing anything? Now it's seeing. As you can see here, Bud Light sales has shrunk by 28% in the week before the holiday weekend. Second worst year-on-year sales decline since the backlash. RJ, anything you want to say about that?
I mean, the percentages, it might seem weird, but the percentages keep shocking me. It's just when you think you've reached the bottom of the pit, there seems to be a trap door, and the percentages just keep piling up. Yeah, so that's what's shocking to me. I'm not really shocked that the sales didn't do well, but I mean,
That's
the
what the campaign is for, right?
that,
Because they knew this. This is
well,
coming.
maybe that's contributing to the to the
Oh.
to the trap doors.
Yes, yes. So, guys, it says basically, let's take a look. CBS says, again, CBS says sales of the popular beer dropped by 28% for the week ending of June 24th when compared to the same period as last year. According to the beer tracker, Bump Williams Consulting, sales of Yuling Lager, Coors Light, Miller Light all rose by 22%, 90%, and 16% respectively during the same week. That adds up to around 26.3 million less for Bud Light compared to a year ago, according to data from consumers' behavior data analytics from analytics firm Circana, which measured 1 week sales of Bud Light ending June 24. Coors Light and Mexican Pilsner Modelo Especial each saw their sales grow by roughly 10.4 million during the same week span.
Hmm.
Tough.
Yes.
Tough.
But it's interesting. A Mexican Pilsner that is doing well. Everyone is taking over. And
Not only taking your jobs, taking your beer as well. Oh. Anyway.
But, no, but it's I mean, we can proceed.
Yes. Mexicans are working hard, and it shows because, well, not only Mexicans, everyone is working hard except Bud Light. Everyone is going past Bud Light. Guys, the numbers aren't looking good, man. The continuous drop in sales is hurting the business. To the point, in the weekend of 4th of July, Bud Light wasn't any longer among the 10 most liked beers in the US, according to New York Post. And what does it look like? So this is the 4th of July most popular beers by state. So you can see Modelo is dominating the South.
Yes.
Órale, cabrón. Coors Light and Miller Lite are dominating Central America.
Mm.
And you have on the East Coast, Yuling. And somewhere up top, Michelob Ultra. So I don't know. It's not looking that good. 20% continuous drop from also last month. It already dropped. It's been dropping since April. But is the Empire going to strike back? Guys, we're going to talk about that more in the second. They got the general. they get the general of the rebellion and turned them around.
A double agent.
A double agent. Did he sold out? Did he sell out for some money? I don't know. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think about that. It says the following from the Daily Mail. Its reign is officially over. Bud Light falls outside of the top 10 favorite beers in the US following $20 billion marketing disaster, new survey finds. It's tough. It's tough for the business, man. They are really losing a lot of money, hand over fist, to the point that you have to figure out. I mean, Jesus turned water into wine. Is Budweiser turning water into beer? Let's take a look. Because Bud Light is selling for less than water in the US warehouses following the fiasco. What are we seeing? The sales are dropping. Sale price $20.99. Digital coupon saving $15. So final price is $6.99 for 24 guys. 24 cans. They are turning water into beer.
Yeah.
You might have to ask yourself, when you're about to buy a bottle of water, should I consider Bud Light or Budweiser over water? Should I become alcohol?
Is it cheaper?
Is it
Alcohol.
cheaper?
I'll be able to afford gas. But what you said, man, if it's $6, it was $5.99. So let's say $6, KR, for 24 beers, so a pack of 24. That's like, what is it? 25 cents per can.
Something like that. It's below.
That's below market value.
It's gotta ask yourself: do I want tap water, or do I want to be a bit bust out? This is like Middle Ages. This is Middle Age prices, man. medieval times.
Yeah.
You walk into the supermarket and you ask, well, back then you didn't have supermarkets.
Can you pay? I have a bronze coin, sir.
I have only 3 coins. What can you buy? What can you get me?
I have a coffee.
Sir, we don't have water here, but that can buy you a couple of Bud Lights. Maybe they should create. Guys, hey, Bud Light, if you guys copy this idea, I want royalties. Maybe you guys should drop a ad with in the medieval times asking for Bud Light. because it's cheaper than water.
And the and oh my god, oh, a joke. I can't make that joke. But
If you cannot make it, let's not say it.
no,
Can I continue, or do you want to say something?
I have something else. I have something
Okay,
else.
you have something
No, I
on.
was gonna say something way worse, but I mean, I
Write
mean,
it down. Write it down.
yeah, I will. I mean, yo,
Let me know. Drink.
I mean, the their campaign should read now. Their campaign should say something to the extent of Bud Light never changing prices since 1748.
Hey, and there is a comparison. Yahoo Finance has an article about the difference in prices. Guys, we are talking about New York Times. Sorry, this is reported that Glen Miller's beer soda warehouse in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania, a 30-pack Miller Lite was selling for $24.99. In contrast, a 30-pack of Bud Light was priced at $8.99. My God, this is despicable. This is despicable.
Disrespectful, man.
This is, oh man, I don't know what is worse, man.
Wait a minute. Wait
Let's
a minute.
Disrespectful, man.
First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
let's go back to take a look, guys. Let's take a look. They are selling a Miller Lite 30-pack for $25. And for that same bus, you can get a similar bus for $8.99. However, you don't know what kind of, let's call it, effects drinking that beer might get you.
I wake up with a third eye.
Or something else. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, guys, well, of course, this is all entertainment and jokes. But at this point, they are selling these Bud Light and Budweiser cases for almost nothing. My question to you is, are you going to buy it on the download?
Well, I think
Are you going to the store and put a blanket over it so no one sees that you're buying the Bud Light in secret,
I mean,
stuffing it in the back of your garage and still enjoying that same buzz, but for cheaper?
yeah.
RJ, you want to say something?
I mean that's I mean, if you're gonna if if you're, if you're gonna put the Bud Light somewhere, it's probably in the back of your garage. As you said, I think that people will buy it. People will buy Bud Light because, for one, people forget. Second of all, I mean, some people are so they won't buy it out of principle, and there are other alternatives. But if you're accustomed to Bud Light and things are not looking good for you, if you are being let go by one of these tech giants, then
It all comes together now.
then
All our shows, guys, we have a show about tech giants having people fired.
yeah,
But continue.
yeah. I mean, if you fall into that category, then yeah, for sure, I think you will consider it. And it's not like it's a beer. You know what the quality is. Well, we don't know if Bud Light changed the recipe since the fiasco. I assume not. Maybe
Put a little bit of sprinkles in it.
conservatives. But I mean, you don't know. You don't know. Let's say that part. But I think people will buy it. The question is, it's like it's lower than what an introductory price should be. You know, when you come with a new product on the market, you have a introduction price. It's oftentimes lower. So, but this seems very low. The question is whether or not, because they will, it's not like the prices drop, by the way, KR. It's the stores that are selling the beer for the cheap. So
For the low.
for the low, yeah. So it's not like the prices are falling, but the prices will follow. The prices from the factory will follow. It needs to go down as well, because if I'm a company, I'm a retailer or wholesaler, and I sell beer, and people aren't buying, then I'm not gonna buy more packs because I have a warehouse full of them. So in order to convince me to buy, you would need to sell it for a cheaper price, and I and it needs to be cheap enough where I would consider, and as I say, I would have to consider, okay, if I buy it, I'm gonna buy it for cheap, but I'm just gonna hold, just like I'm just hold my position, just like crypto, man. I'm gonna hold because the prices are fluctuating like crazy, and I'm just gonna hold until the prices go back up, and then I'll sell. Maybe, yeah,
But guys, be wary when your friends are not giving you the can in your hand, but let's put it, he's pouring it in a glass already, or bringing it. He never did that before. He always gave it to you in a can, and now suddenly he's giving it you in a glass full of beer. Guys, he might be a down low, but like he might be cheaping you off.
yeah.
Anyway, guys, it's crazy. It's crazy to the point that people don't even bat an eye anymore when people are walking out with 3 cans of Bud Light beer because it's water. 3 packs, 30 packs. Anyway, guys, we're gonna take a look at one of the great. Well, it's not a crazy. It's a funny situation in Louisiana. A man just walked into a store. He walked into the store. So you can see here, he had a choice. He had a choice to either go towards the more expensive beer. He walks there. He sees Bud Light. Oh no, I need to get the water Bud Lights. I need to get the cheap one. Then he decides, oh, I'm gonna walk back, enter the cooler. Let me take 3 packs. Can 4 fit in my arms? No, it cannot. Can I run away with 3? Yes. Then he walks out. Of course, he has to walk out with 30 packs of water in his hand.
Yo.
And walks out like it's nothing. No one bats an eye, because if it was water, chances are, I mean, these days, these cashiers are fighting people over they're not allowed anymore, because I saw people getting fired as well. But back in the days, they would fight people over the merch or the stuff they are selling. Probably this cashier would have fought for the water, but it's not fighting for the beer. Why risk your life for a beer that's being sold for 33 cents a pop? Come on, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay, no, it's just go back to the video, man, because sometimes
Let me go back.
the irony of life, guys. Let's see if you can see what I saw. Just play the video right up to the point where he just
Well, he has his vocation on this back, right?
exactly.
Did you see that?
The shirt says crooks. I mean, dude came in. Yo, that's
What's
crazy,
next? Putting OnlyFans on your back,
man.
walking around with OnlyFans as anyway. Anyway, you wanted to show something else?
No, that was it, man. That was it. Like,
Sorry. I blew up your
yeah,
your
no
guessing
problem.
game.
It's like,
My bad. My
no,
bad. My
no,
bad.
but no, that's not the point. But that's a very funny thing, man. The life is very ironic. Dude has a red shirt. It's red with big white letters
He,
saying
he
crook.
walks past RJ. He walks past the Heineken. But the Heineken is a six pack or maybe less. He's right. He's really trying to get buzzed up.
Yeah.
My question is, did he
Did he-
know? Did he know no one would risk their lives for 30
My question
Bud Light?
my
Did
question is, did he think that he was in Los Angeles when he did that?
Oh
He thought that he
man,
was in LA, man.
LA, man, LA or New York, right? You can
Oh,
walk in and walk out. It's like shopping these
Yeah.
days.
No police brutality, guys.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, before we continue with the second part, we are going to talk about Kid Rock and maybe the Empire Striking Back, trying to up the stakes and sell their inventory to y'all for cheap so they can continue producing. Before we continue, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and also press on the subscribe button. If you hit the like button, it really helps us get our videos out there to more people. As we are trying to spread the word.
Yes, the gospel.
Yes, he's getting the timing down. Remember to follow us on all socials, Instagram and Facebook, and maybe also Threads in the near future.
Maybe. Depending on who wins the fight. We will choose
Which fight? The case, or are you talking about the jiu-jitsu one?
the jiu-jitsu,
Oh, or the both.
Was it MMA or jiu-jitsu?
I don't know. They're gonna. I think MMA. They could think it's. Well, I think it's all cap.
I think so too. Just to
They
generate.
have to settle it. The one who wins doesn't sue the other for the. I heard Threads is being sued by Twitter, but the one who wins that case. That's how we should settle things. Back to the Bud Light days, the medieval times. Fight it out. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe as well. We see that 95% of you guys watch our videos quite continuously, repeatedly, but you don't subscribe. It really helps us, as Audrey already said, to reach our goals, improve the production value for you guys as we're trying to create a better product so you guys can enjoy it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we drop a brand new video. And also, as we always say at Double Thought Show, share the video with your friends, families, fellow beer drinkers, people that are boycotting Bud Light, people that are not boycotting Bud Light.
Fred brothers, sorority sisters, and other peoples.
And also, don't forget to share it with your enemies so you could hand them a pack of 30 Bud Light.
Thank God you
For a
finished
cheap
your
price.
thank God you finished that sentence, man. You're talking about handing them a pack. I don't know.
Pack a beer, man. What are you?
I don't even know if they have packs,
Your
but I'm
mind
saying
out of
man,
the gutter,
nowadays
man.
you don't know that. Okay, anyways.
Anyway, maybe. Well, I think you wouldn't be the only one with their mind in the gutter. Well, they're trying to sell a 30 pack. It could be also a pack of Sprinkle. Coca-Cola still does it. So anyway,
Do they?
Do your research. That's all we gotta do, guys. The second part of the show starts right about now. Bud Light is making a comeback, and how do they want to do that? We talked about in the previous show about their summer campaign. They dropped the first ad a couple of weeks ago. The ad was supposed to be focusing on the beer. Enjoy the beer. Enjoying the beer. People enjoying the beer and also being goofy. It was a goofy ad. Let's put it that way. It wasn't well received either. But as we said already, Bud Light plans to double down and force feed everyone ads during these months. So you start buying that water. You should buy the water, man. And how do they plan to do it? The second ad they are dropping is a Kielce Brothers themed ad. Kielce, guys, if you don't know, Kielce, legendary tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Also a podcast host, co-host with his brother, and a very funny guy. RJ, want to say
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, they're trying to look. Yeah, they're trying to. I mean, we saw the commercial with the horse.
That was
Where-
Marco. That did that well. That thing-
After that whole after the shenanigans, you saw Bud Light.
What horse was it, by the way? You said it like last time, right?
I mean, there was a commercial with a horse walking through the south side of, I mean, the Bible Belt, basically. And I was like, whose horse is it? Because word on the street is that Lil Nas X is still looking for his horse. But so they tried that. It failed. So now they're trying to look for another, trying to look for ambassadors who are regarded as manly men, men's men, to try to get back the original customer base that they had, that was also the customer base that got mad with the quote unquote progressive campaign. So Kielce is a dominant player in his position. He's a tight end, right? He's a tight end. He is a likable guy. He has a podcast, as you already mentioned. So they're trying to get to influencers that they think that the people they pissed off look up to. And yeah, let's see how it will go for Kielce. But at the end of the day, you see that people have I mean, it might I sure hope his numbers don't drop. But I don't think it will.
Bud Light, the brand new NFL cover.
Is it the Madden curse?
the man curse.
The plague.
Oh man,
Everything is started.
it's Bud Light the plague. It's not a curse. It's going to spread on the team. Guys, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the ad before we continue. So let's see.
Was that it?
Enjoy the beer, guys. That's what they try to say.
Can you play it once more? Can you play it once more? Something I noticed something else. Can you play it once more?
I'm gonna rerun it. Give me a second. Let me put it back in place. Let me put it back in place for you guys.
Was that the whole commercial though?
15 seconds. Ugh. Ooh. Oh. What are they trying to do, man? Is this subliminals? Are they telling us Bud Light is not now anymore for the young, but also the old people with joints that are stuck? Are they dissing the people? Well, not our generation, the older people, bigger than older than us.
Well, let's see. 'Cause something. I don't
You
know.
want to point something out? Let's go. Oh, wait a second. Let me put the audio back on.
All right.
All right.
Did
What do you
anybody
want to
else
point out?
notice that no one drank the beer?
What are they doing?
No one was drinking the beer. Was I the only one that noticed that? But
I've seen him do it.
no one was drinking the beer, man.
You think you can do this to me?
Oh no, wrong one.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
No one wants to drink it. They don't want to have the after effects.
You know what they call that, KaiR? Plausible deniability.
Who's putting these ads together? Who is putting these ads together? Hey, for a fee, Double Thought can consult you guys.
Yeah.
It starts at 200K. But what are you guys doing at Bud Light? Who's putting these together?
200K or
No, not a pack of beer.
or
No,
800 cans of beer.
no, that's very cheap. I cannot unload that. I cannot unload that.
We don't want assets that will devaluate, guys.
Half a million cans. That's how much they have to. Oh man, hey, times are hard, man. Times are hard, and yeah, they are trying to, but it's not working. It's not working. It has fired back. That's the sad thing because the responses. I think let me take a look for a second, real quick, because if I'm not mistaken, they turned off. Oh no, they didn't. Oh, this is a different. They didn't turn off the comments this time. Guys, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the comments because we can basically take a look at how people are responding to this. Let's take a look. Elo Tay said, just saw Bud Light at the store on sales for $60.99 with a $5 repeat in Arizona. Not a single case taken and on a holiday at that. Good work, Patriots. Enjoy our Freedom Month. I saw a 30-pack, Slotty 6303. I saw a 30-pack of $18. So I spent 24. I got a random American brand. Tasted like freedom. I'm convinced someone opened a tear in the fabric of space. And we are in a South Park universe. Funny how they portray men as grunting buffoons. I'm surprised they didn't make them farting content too. Oh man. Oh, but guys, this why I made the remark is because previous ads they turn off the comments, so now they turn it on, and you gotta have left. Maybe they are starting to understand a little bit more what the internet is. You have to give them the platform to so we can make shows out of this.
No, but I mean, if people can comment on any post, they can comment on our posts. But at the end of the day, censorship, that's something else, right? When you try to censor the comment, the reaction of your customers, then the moment it's like you build up all the negative energy, the moment they can comment, they will let loose. Now, I do believe in so there's a line, right? You don't threaten to do, crimes
Yeah.
and those type
Yeah.
of things, but you need to let it be. That's why we always say here on our channel, trolls, you're all welcome. Feel free to comment because it helps us, really helps us with the engagement, pushes our video. And the YouTube algorithm, from what I understand, doesn't really care about good or bad publicity. They just care about views. So if you're attracting views, if you're attracting, if you're creating engagement, then it will promote your videos. Let's never forget about the Friday song. I don't know, remember if you. I don't know if you recall that song.
Which one? Friday? Which
Yeah,
Friday?
it was a
American
Friday.
Hero?
No, there was a Friday. Forgot the name, but it was a young girl who at that point she was young. It was about 10 years ago, or perhaps even more.
Oh, yes, you mean the Thank God It's Friday song.
Friday. I
Yeah,
can.
Thank God It's Friday song. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a song that girl, because she wasn't even an adult at that point, if I'm not mistaken, got bullied. So the internet can be very cruel, but you need to let it be and be smart and make use of it.
Yes. One final comment before we continue with our main topic. Kid Rock joining the Empire. One final one. One for the road, guys. I laughed so hard at this commercial, I nearly spilled my Modelo. Okay, guys, let's continue with our main topic of today. Kid Rock. Did he had a change of hearts? Or that his heart always was lying with Bud Light and he just wanted to create a viral moment to get his name out there? Guys, let's take a look at the articles. Let me go to the article. Kid Rock has an astounding change of hearts after his viral Bud Light meltdown. Pop star rocker implemented a shakeup in his Nashville bar. New York Post. Kid Rock reportedly selling Bud Light at his bar again after using cans as target practice in his viral video. And how do people know that? They took a picture of a bottle can, a bottle. The question is did someone just drop that bottle there and took a picture? Or is this really happening? We have Kid Rock on the line, basically to tell us more about this. Oh no, Kid Rock dropped. Hey guys, we will continue anyway.
We'll continue with Lil Nas X.
I guess Kid Rock doesn't want to give us any comments on this directly at the Double Touch Show. I think he will choose for a general response via the media. But guys,
Hey, and just to be sure, because some people out there don't understand, that's a joke, guys. We don't need to get.
they're gonna say Double Touch Show had Kid Rock on the line. He dropped out. Hey, you're killing our clout, man.
I mean,
It would have been a good clout.
if that's the cloud you want, tell me now.
Hey guys, anyway, let's take a look at the article, what the article says. It says Kid Rock's bar recently been selling Bud Light, according to a report, despite the singer's viral video that he showed him using beer cans as a target practice in response to ill-fated partnership between influencers. Last month, a Twitter user shared video of the menu at Kid Rock's Honky Tonk in Nashville, which shows Bud Light and Bud Light Lime on offer under the watering hole selection of the domestic beers. And you can see it here. Domestic beers, Bud Light, Busch Light, Miller Lite, and what else? There's only basically domestic beers: Bud Light, Budweiser, and Bud Light Lime. RJ,
Yes.
what do you say about this?
Can you pull it up? Pull it back up.
Of course I can. Give me a second. Do you want to see this or do you want to
Yeah,
see?
that one. That one.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we don't know. Is that a new car? That's the question, right?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So after, yeah, I mean, KR, people can simply put up. You can nowadays it's scary, but you can just create you can create something out of nothing.
Yeah.
So someone could have went there with a bottle of Bud Light, place it on a bar, take a picture, and say that Kid Rock is selling it. And of course, they could have taken a picture of the menu card as well. But
Of last month or 2 months ago.
yeah, of 2 months ago,
3
or
months.
and even if it's a current one, I mean, the fact that you're not selling when you're not selling something, that's one thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna change the menu card, right? It's just like when someone asks for it, you'll say no, we're not selling it. But I mean, people can
If you
create.
want water, sir, we can give you water as well. You know that, right?
We have tap water, bottled water, sparkling water, and beer water. What do you want?
Yeah, well, I do agree with you on that. That is that people these days they can make up stuff like take an old picture, use it, and then now cloud chase. And who knows what this means for Kid. Oh, I guess he will have to respond either this week. Well, I think he's gonna respond. I expect him to respond if he didn't already. Let me check if he did respond on Twitter or any of the.
Because if it is true, then I find it it's a bit double. It's a bit yeah, I don't think people will like it. I mean, there are sheeps that will follow, but I think that there are also people that will say, yo, if you're going to do that, then I'm not co-signing you. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna boycott you as well. If it is true or not. If it is true.
Maybe who knows, man? People put up hit pieces, great hit pieces all the time these days.
Yeah.
This is a hit piece towards Kid, trying to discredit him as a leader of the rebellion. Or guys, let us know in the comments. Or did he sell out the rebellion to the empire?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what you think. It's crazy out here. Do you think he's been set up? Or do you think he's setting up his pockets? Because I mean, of course, if you're if you can buy in at 33 cents and you can sell it at $2, it's all profits right there.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we're also a business podcast. RJ.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it seems like something that he would have reacted to, or already, because the news is from when?
Friday. Is it Friday? Let me see. No, it's from last week, Thursday, Wednesday, just in the middle. So Thursday or Wednesday, just somewhere in the middle. So I would expect him to already have responded, but seems like either he's trying to clean it up now, or maybe he doesn't think it's worthy of a response. Anyway, guys, seems like RJ is a bit stuck. Who knows what is happening right now? Let's take a look at other things happening. Let's take a look at other things happening as well around the brand of Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch. Let's take a look at that. Bud Light stocks are basically showing reversal signs despite stores heavily discounting the beer. It seems like basically people are betting on Bud Light making a comeback. Discount it if you're fighting. Guys, I don't know if you know, and I see RG is back now. Maybe
Yes.
maybe his system drank a little bit of that. Drank a little bit of that.
Ooh wee.
Ooh wee, the Bud Lighty. I don't know if you know that, but Coca-Cola considers water as their number one competitor.
Yeah, I do know that.
Well, I'm saying to the viewers.
Okay, okay. Oh,
I don't
because
know
you
if
said
you know
RJ
that.
is back and and I mean, seems
Oh,
like you're pointing at me, but I guess you're pointing at
I
your
know
camera.
I would have pointed like this, but anyway,
Yeah.
the question is now: is Bud Light the biggest competitor of Coca-Cola? Let us know in the comments.
Yes.
But yeah, the people are betting that the stock it will go up again. So let's see how this that works out for Bud Light, and maybe I should put some money up. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, at 33 cents, revenue is gonna be
Okay.
disastrous. The
Well,
revenue is definitely gonna be but the volumes will be maybe it will soar up a little bit.
it can only go up from here. That's
All the way up. Oh.
yeah, it can
Anyway,
only go up. It can only go up. I think that with markets, with things like this, you're never sure. But I commented this in the previous show that people are loyal. In general, people are loyal to brands, to companies. I always make the example. I always use the example that when you go to a restaurant, you order. You're either loyal to the like you're loyal to particular restaurants, or you're even some people are even loyal to the food that they take. They always eat the same food there. So, but people aren't quick to change. And if you've had a lot of great experiences with a company or a brand, then even you're willing to give the brand or the company a chance if it fumbles the ball, right? So let's say they come out with a shoe. Let's say a shoe company comes out with a shoe it's not it. Or you go to a restaurant where you've eaten for like 10 years, 15 years, and the food is different, it's not well, and you've always had great experiences. You're willing to forget, right? But if that same brand makes you feel like if it lets you down, if it insults you, or if you perceive it as such, then once you change brands, oftentimes you won't come back as easily. You might give it a chance 6 months down the road, a year, maybe 2 years later, but I mean, it's not something that's gonna go from gonna go up from one day to the next. And you're basically giving other beers, other companies the chance to wiggle themselves through the door and take your market share, which, as we've seen in the in the graphs you show, KR, that that's something that's going on. And they will use influencers now more and more. We'll probably see more influencers being used to make these type of commercials. It's probably, I mean, I can only imagine that the pay is good because the leverage position of these people are very good now. It's more than $5,000, which is apparently the rate to sleep with other people's women.
Come
But
on, man. Come on, man.
if you know, you know.
Come on, dude. Oh my god. Oh.
Stop it. Get some help.
If you know, you know, man. But it's I mean, that's another wild news, but that's something we don't, yeah, it's not something we type of topics we cover here on the show. It just
Right, some people do it for free, so
some people do it for free. Yeah.
life, life takes us in different paths, and with with Bud Light took them down the path of losing money. RJ, I think we have covered basically today's show.
Yes.
It boils down to the big question: is Kid Rock being set up, or did Kid Rock sell out? Guys, let us know in the comments what you think about this. I mean, it's a bit crazy if you think about it. If he really sold out like this, leaving everyone dry, high and dry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something that we will, I think he will react. He will have to react in the near future. Maybe he's already done it. So if so, guys, please let us know. But
Let us know, yeah.
the I mean, I've seen crazier things, KR. I've seen, I mean, we're living in wild times, and we also have to remember that these people, these are people that people look up to, but they are artists, actors, celebrities. They don't live the same lives that other people do. You know, if you are a, yeah, they just, their lives are different. You know,
They might act like you, but they're not like you.
yeah, and we're
They might-
trying, yeah, and we, I mean, say we because the people, right, the people oftentimes they look up to them. It's funny, it's easier to look up to them for popularity. That's always, something I always found funny, KR. The people who look up to other people due to their popularity, and a small group of people will look up to other, let's say, to non-celebrities, because, but let's say business people, because they can get there. You know, it's a lot of people just look at what they prefer, popularity than money, or they think popularity is money, but it's not always the case. And
To a lot of these Hollywood stars that don't make jack.
yeah, and you follow Kid Rock, or you follow other people who are popular. If they say something, you're gonna say it. I remember, I think, was it, I think they say it's Nicki Minaj or Taylor Swift who have like fan bases that if you cross them, the whole fan base will go to your will go to your pages and start bashing you. So you have some of these people, and you know, it's like they command and people follow. But you have to always remember, and that goes all both ways, as we say here on a Double Touch show. You are responsible for yourself, and don't. I mean, you might resonate with something someone said, but always think for yourself. Because let's say there's also a plausible scenario, KR, that Kid Rock. I'm not saying that this happened, so I want to just make that clear. But there's always a scenario. These are things that happen that the company will approach someone, sign a deal with them, pay them to promote, or pay them to say something. It's basically a settlement. And these people will come out and just say, hey, you know what I said, I didn't really mean it, or they're trying to nuance it. But in the back end, they're getting money. And just something to always keep in mind. But let us know, as KaiR said, whether or not, what did you say?
No, just wanted to say, since you're talking about contracts, a lot of times these bars have contracts with the brands. So sometimes they cannot remove that beer from their car because of the contract they have signed. So those are the things we also have to keep in mind. I mean, we make jokes, etc., about this whole situation, but if you look at it from a business perspective, sometimes these contracts don't give you the room to remove it off the menu. It says it has to be the number. Maybe it says in the contract it has to be 1, 2, 3 on the card for domestic beers, and you're not allowed to remove it or not sell it.
Yeah.
And for that, you get a certain discount on your bar, at your bar. So those are the things you also have to keep in mind. I mean, we joke a lot, etc., but this is also for you to understand there is a business aspect to these things. He might not agree with certain things that the big brand Budweiser does, but he's still contractually bound in partnerships with them. So what do you want him to do? To risk a fine? Because a lot of times these contracts have fine applied to them. If you don't do this, we will fine you 10,000 on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Let us know if you know the contract. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think about this whole debacle.
Yes.
Arjun, is there anything you want to add or remove off the table?
I think that was all. We covered it. Let's see what the people say about Let's see what people say about Kid Rock's role, and maybe Kielce as well. But we're really looking forward to your reaction to see what you think about this whole debacle. With that being said, guys, we want to thank every single one of you that tuned into today's show. Whatever your thoughts are, please let us know in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. We want to get 30 new subscribers this week. So we're gonna do it bit by bit. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, because we see a lot of you guys rewatching but are not subscribing. So if you haven't done so, subscribe. It would really mean a lot to us. Remember to like the show, share the show with your friends, families, and of course, don't forget to share with your enemies. Check us out on our socials at Double Touch Show on Facebook and Instagram. As KaiR always says at the end of the show,
But I can only show you the door.
And if behind that door you have to make a choice between water and beer, always at the Double Thought Show we say, choose the best option, whether it's financial or
health.
morally. Do whatever fits you the best.
yes.
Chances are it will be financial. So guys, don't forget to buy your Bud Light. I'm just
Yeah, because mental health is a thing. Hey, let's have a healthy conversation in the comment section below. It's been a pleasure to serve you once more, and we'll see each other in the next one. Till next time.
Peace.
Peace.